Alright, 69-second summary for the new Yanmega EX deck that everyone said was insanely busted broken when it was first announced, but then it came out, and I haven't seen people talk about this winning NAIC, so it's almost like I was right when I said it's just a watered-down teal masked Oderpon. There's no denying Yanmega's ability is good. When it moves from your bench to the active spot, you can accelerate up to 3 grass energy from deck directly to it. Since Jet Cyclone requires 4 energy, attaching a Jet energy helps fulfill the colorless part and moves it up front, activating the ability. You also run Dudunsparce, who can be placed in the active, then shuffled into your deck, thus activating Yanmega's ability. While 210 is a great number and hitting for a grass weakness is awesome, the downside to Yanmega's attack is having to send 3 energy back to the bench. That's basically how the deck loses. If your opponent targets whoever you give the energy to, you have to use Yanmega's ability again to power it up again. Except you might not have enough energy left in deck, meaning you whiff an attack and concede in shame. Some of the Pokemon you want to send that energy to are Iron Hands EX, Regigigas, and Dudunsparce EX. Iron Feed is great for obvious reasons, taking an extra prize card with a KO. The only downside is that you need to run Lightning Energy. Regigigas needs an extra manual attachment but KOs Terras, and Dudunsparce's attack goes through effects like Crustle and Cornerstone Masked Ogerpon. I didn't blow my entire deck load today, but I came close. You'll find this list in the description featuring Iron Hands, which has seen some success in limitless tournaments. Or there's the terrible spread version with Vespiquen EX that you might think might be okay until you realize that nothing's ever going to make Vespiquen playable. And of course, Pilot's own special sauce featuring a defensive Yanmega that only tries to target anyone with 210 or less HP on their side of the field. This is always one of the issues with Yanmega is what is your order of operations? What is the order you want to do this in? Because if you prize like 6 energy, you lose the game. But I think we just go retreat. You don't want to screw up the order of operations. That's very important. Okay, there we go. And then I think I Morty the Iono. Because if I Morty the Iono, that's a draw 3. And then we get to keep playing with our balls. Because I want another Yanmega. That also works. Okay, so let's go Dunsparce down, and then we're going to Ultra Ball away the Poffin and the Grass Energy. And then we go get another Yanmega, because it's very important with this deck that you protect the energy at all costs. That is the most important part of this deck, is protecting your energy. Because you have to send that energy back to somebody, and if you don't protect it, if you don't keep it secret, if you don't keep it safe, you lose the game. We know from the Mulligan that they have a Briar in their deck. Charizard's a very good matchup because we hit them for weakness and they don't have the Dragapult, so that's really good. And E-Rich, no, Yanmega's not the secret sauce that's going to win NAIC because I don't think it's a shoo-in in the Grimmsnarl matchup. Right? There's, oh crap. So we got to get rid of the Maximum Belt butt face. Okay, yeah, so we kind of just help them win the game. We should not have taken that knockout, but that's helpful. Hopefully. Unless we get a handful of energy. But we probably shouldn't have taken that knockout. Oh, we got a ton of energy. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We got a Fezandipiti. The Briar, we might be able to avoid a Briar turn. Because I can just knock out the Fezandipiti right now. That will activate the Charizard to let it do something, but they can't take... Hello, mate. How you doing, bruv? How you doing? Oh, we're just... Pip, pip, cheerio. Oh, is this another hit and run deck? Oh, yeah, we're going to play some hit and run decks today? Yeah, so even... No matter what they do this turn, they can't knock out my Yanmega. They can knock out a Dunsparce if they want, and that could help them in the long run because of Briar. But as long as I avoid the 2 prize turn, we should be fine. And I honestly wouldn't mind if they knocked out a Dunsparce, because then we could use Fezandipiti. And if I can just knock this out this turn, because we can't knock out the Pidgey. Oh, they're just going to go up with Cleffa. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Don't forget we also have the Dunsparce EX if they overload their board. Didn't realize 4th one was a Victorian Shoeshine boy. Yeah, I know from experience he is good at giving a spit shine. All right, so knocking out the Cleffa. Oh, they think I'm weak to fire. They 100% think I'm weak to fire, which if you would have asked me, am I weak to fire? I would have told you 100%. You know, I'm like a vampire. All right. How do we do this? I think it's just going to be an attach to you. And then I think it's okay to put the Fezandipiti down because we're gonna get our butts blown out anyways, right? Our butts are gonna get absolutely blown out no matter what. And I could get a Prime Catcher, right? The Prime Catcher is in the deck, hopefully. I haven't checked, you know, I bet Azul would check if there's a Prime Catcher in the deck. All right, well, let's go to Dunsparce. And we didn't get it. All right, that's cool. Well, this is a really fun thing that the deck can do that no one really expects, is that you can play with your balls. Okay, so we have an Iron Handy, we have Prime Catcher. We're gonna go down to we're gonna go down to even prizes again, or we're gonna go down, yeah, we're gonna go down to 4 prizes. Prime Catcher's there. I have the Super Rod. I believe it behooves me to just retreat off this energy, go Yanmega. If there's any energy in the deck, I guess I accelerate it to the Yanmega. Ooh, does that actually make sense? Hang on. If it was 2, then yes. Because it's only 1, then I think it's a no. Right? I think if it was more, then 100%, but now we just send 3 back in, and then we force them to have a Gust card, which they're definitely going to have. And then we go 3 back to this guy. But I think not attaching that energy was good, just because it allows for a little bit more flexibility. Yes, it would have been nice to take another card out of the deck, and maybe I should have. It's really tough to know, because the stupid thing, well, it depends. Is there really a straightforward version of Yanmega? The spice comes in the backup attackers, but if you don't get your Iron Hands down right away, it's kind of useless, because it's like you have to put the energy on it. You know, if I could have gotten an Iron Hands down turn 1 and then moved the energy to it, then we would have been in a great position. Unfortunately, I didn't get the Iron Hands down early. And win streak 1, in some of the builds of Yanmega that I have, I play 3 Super Rod. So I don't play Energy Recycler, I play 3 Super Rod. And I do kind of like that. But yeah, I mean, you play a 4-3 Yanmega, they knock out 3 Yanmega, that's GG. So it's like 1 Super Rod, you can play more Research, you can play more Morty, you can Ultra Ball away your energy. So yeah, maybe Energy Recycler is good. It's just, if you're able to manage your energy properly, you don't need Energy Recycler. The problem is, if your opponent knows what they're doing, you're screwed. Wait, do they haven't used their Pidgeot, so they'll go Pidgeot for Counter Catcher, knock out this Yanmega. Yeah. Oh, they didn't even need to use Pidgeot. There you go. Okay. They're just probably going to get something. So, yeah, so we're doing 180 with the Dunsparce EX. If I could bait out another EX, that'd be great, but obviously I can't masterfully bait out another EX. Okay, well, we're in a situation where it looks like I'll just promote a Dunsparce. This is another really nice thing about the Dunsparce, is that it shuffles the energy back in. Well, there's a Jamming Tower. Great timing. Oh yeah, such great timing. Thank you. Whatever would I do without this? All right, so I mean, I could Morty and draw 4, but you know, I haven't done my math recently, but I think, oh god, no. Okay, hang on. How much energy is in the deck? I think there's 3 left. I think we go immediately into the Yanmega. I don't think we mess around. We just go immediately into Yanmega. And yeah, because we can't risk it here. And then I go Dunsparce. Do I go Dunsparce? Actually, I think maybe we do use Morty's Conviction here. Right? Because this way I can keep a Research in the deck. Oh, what the hell is this? Huh. This is interesting, right? Because I'm going to be activating Briar, but I don't think Briar actually matters. But if... No, I think we just Morty away the Ultra Ball. Okay, we got so many balls. Okay, so if I put the Iron Handy into play, that forces me to go and get the lightning energy, and I don't know where that is. This is my issue with this specific build, is that you have to play lightning, and I don't currently have any... Yeah, I don't currently have a way to find the lightning energy, so I'm not taking the risk with the Iron Hands. Or maybe I do. I'm gonna need that Super Rod, though. Oh, geez, this is bad. This is not good. All right, let's put the Iron Hands into play, and then just Jet Cyclone, take the knockout, see what happens. And Nick, the teacup isn't good enough, in my opinion, because you don't have enough energy. Okay, those are cards that I did not need. Those are completely useless cards. Thank you. Okay, but we can potentially, if they don't Iono us, maximum belts that are A-spec, so it won't be unfair stamp. So, oh, well, it's a little late for that guy. Right, but we're going to potentially be able to draw a bunch of cards this turn. Like, we could potentially draw up to 9 between Fezandipiti to Dunsparce and to Dunsparce. And maybe I put them in a situation where, like, oh my god, I gotta knock out that Iron Hands because I have a Chi-Yu in play that I can't get rid of. But I was looking at the Poltergeist, whatever the hell it's called. Poltergeist, Machageist. No, I don't think it is, because you only play about 10 grass energy maximum. So, and you have to waste an attack, and you have a, I think it needs a grass energy, doesn't it? I can't remember. But no, I don't think it's worth it unless you really think you're going to need it. Right? I think Super Rod and just attacking with Yanmega, looping the Yanmega is really good. You know, and it's just like, where's the bench space? Right? I would have to sacrifice a Dunsparce. I'd have to sacrifice probably the Dunsparce EX and a Dunsparce to make room for a 1/1 Poltergeist. And that's just another stage 1 line. If I prize one of the pieces, then it's like, well, what was the point? This is like a max. There we go. Okay, here we go. That's pretty good. It's not quite what we wanted. All right. Well, we can win. That's for sure. There's 2 lightning energy in the deck. And you'll notice that I'm going to do something very, very intelligent here. I'm going to be a real smarty pants. I'm going to shuffle the deck because we had like all of our supporters. I do not like you. Or, oh my god, we have all the supporters on the bottom of the deck, but that also probably means the lightning energy is to the top of the deck. All right, I'm flipping the script. We're going for lightning energy. Crap. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We just go... Oh, no, that's... Oh, no. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I think we got it, right? Because I go... Night Stretcher. Okay, God. Like I said, this deck is a little sketchy. So it's a little sketchy in how this all pans out. All right, so we go Super Rod. We put 3 energy back in the deck. But 210 is an amazing number. Hitting Zard and stuff for weakness is... Oh, no. No, this is fine. This is fine. We got 3. I knew we had 3 left over. And then we just go for it. I could have, you know, I could BM them and try to research and see if we can dig for the lightning energy. But if you're choosing to play oh my god, PDCGL. Okay, and they conceded. Cool. Because... if you're choosing to play Yanmega, these are the types of situations you're going to find yourself in. It is very stressful. You have to know how much grass energy is in your deck at each time. You have to know how much is in your discard pile. You have to know how many Super Rods you have left. You have to know how many Night Stretchers you have left. You have to know, you know, if you have a Jet energy, you have to find your lightning energy. The Iron Hands did absolutely nothing in that game, which is kind of why I pivoted towards a more Yanmega build, because I think Yanmega on its own is just a very good card. You know, 280 hit points on a stage 1, does 210, powers itself up, doesn't need a ton of work. Or you just play Energy Recycler, but then you can't get back Pokemon. But yeah, so Yanmega, it's very good, just it's very stressful. I think my only course of winning this game is giving them the biggest Iron Handy they've ever had in their life. Ooh, okay, this is terrible. Now, I can Ultra Ball. Maybe I should Ultra Ball. Let's Ultra Ball away the Lightning and the Dunsparce. We're going to go and get a Dunsparce. I'm going to find a friend. We're going to attach the grass. We're going to find a friend. We're going to give ourselves an Iron Handy here. Or, oh, no, we're not. I was like, hey, my one chance of winning this game is if we get an Iron Hands and then can take like 3 prizes on a Mewtwo and 2 prizes on a Mimikyu. That didn't happen. Oh, they got double Mewtwo. Yeah, this is a bad matchup. This matchup be quite bad. Yar. All right, so maybe I don't Iono them because they didn't play a supporter. And we're just hoping to like top deck a Morty or something. Oh, well, there's that. Okay, so Yanmega in the active. I can't use the research yet. It's a little too early for that. Let's go runaway draw. All right, 1, 2, 3. And then, yep, let's get the lightning energy on this guy. Okay, so if I Yanma and then like trap this guy in the active, is that good or is that bad? I think that's bad. But we have to pass the energy back. That's one of our only chances of winning. Am I being too stingy with this Prime Catcher? Let's go for it. They're not going to get what they need. They didn't do anything last turn. All right, so we want to put the lightning there and then 2 grass. Because now I'm in a position where I can knock out a Mewtwo and maybe I can put them behind a turn or something. Well, that's not good. That's really bad. There's Proton. Okay, so they need a Spidops if they want to knock out my Yanmega. Because remember, the Team Rocket's energy only counts as 1 because it's each energy card. So they should not they should not discard the energy because it wouldn't get them anywhere. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We're going to... I cannot Iono them. Okay, I refuse. If I hit into the other Mewtwo, that seems bad. I think I just have to knock out the active Mewtwo and just research. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, so we go into you, Super Rod, and then 1, 2, 3. Well, I told you this was a bad matchup, okay? You have no one to blame but yourselves. 1, 2, 3. Let's just send them all back in just in case. All right, research time. Let's get some good cards, please. Well, you tried to screw me over, but I am unscrewable. I mean, you know what I mean. All right, so here we go. Jet Cyclone. We cannot give ourselves an Iron Handy, unfortunately, as much as I would like to. And then we go 1, 2, 3. But I can win this one. This is a bad matchup, but we're seeing the downsides of Team Rocket's Mewtwo on full display. This is why I didn't say it's amazing. Is because if you can't play any like Fezandipiti or Lily's Clefairy, you know, if you do, you hurt your deck. Your deck gets bent if you whack off. Okay, here we go. And also, I really hate how you have to attack to power up your Iron Hands. But, I mean, the fact that they're probably going to win this game, despite all of this, is hilarious. All right, so we go into you, Dunsparce. Did I just screw that up? I think I just made an oopsie. Okay, now this is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. I did not just accidentally push the wrong... I did not evolve the wrong one, okay? I'm just gonna... This was all part of my plan. See, I told you, we're gonna get a Jamming Tower. Jeez, you all doubted me. Okay, then we go... let's get rid of Ultra Ball away. The Morty and the... I don't think we need the Jamming Tower. Right, because if they put a Bravery Charm on the dude, that's fine. All right, so let's go Yanmega. Into you. Jet Energy. And then I think I put... Ah, man, because we're out of our super rods. That's the problem. We have no more super rods. So actually, I do think I do this. It seems crazy, but I do think that is the correct course of action. And we have a Yanmega. Okay, hang on. Is that Yan? Wait, when did that Yanma get put into play? It was last turn, right? So then we go Night Stretcher for Yanmega. Yeah. And now I have to be very careful with my energy. It's all very simple stuff, you know, and this is not complex mathematics that require hours of preparation. Okay, and then we go Buddy-Buddy Poffin for double Dunsparce. Then we just draw all the cards next turn, and it'll be great. Okay, so we go Lightning, Jet, Grass. And then we have a Grass energy in the deck. We should have a Lightning energy in the deck as well, and I think a Jet energy. We should have energy is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. All right, so they'll go for Ariana. Unless they have a Team Rocket's energy. Well, even if they have a Team Rocket's energy in their hand, they're not going to go for Giovanni and use Wobbuffet, because Wobbuffet can't knock out my Iron Hands. Oh my god. Okay, this is bad. They're going to get Spide Ops. They're going to do all of the things. There's the factory. Oh god. Okay. I think we're out of Iono, aren't we? Was there an Iono in the deck? We're going to need that if we want to win. So I'm going to have to knock out the active Mewtwo. Does it make any sense? I mean, it doesn't really matter if I take the knockout with the Iron Hands or not, right? I'm just trying to think 20 steps ahead here. So if I take the knockout with the Iron Hands, that keeps the energy there. I have no idea. So the power up, they do need a second Spide Ops in order to take the KO. This is why I think Rigid Band and Never Gonna Let Me Down. True. And if I attack with Yanmega, then that puts all of my energy on the Iron Hands when I don't have access to my Switch or my Prime Catcher. So the Switch is down, the Prime Catcher's down. I might have to use my final Jet energy, you know, and we're all assuming that I'm just going to find the energy I need to win. That's not a guarantee at the moment. All right, so they erase my balls, get rid of the 2 energy here, and then they have the Mewtwo prepped and ready to go. All right, it all comes down to this. But also, I might be in a situation where I have to put the Yanmega in the active, right? Because if I don't get the energy here, I have to use Yanmega's ability to get the energy. Yeah, I'm in a situation like this hand. I can't leave it up to a Fezandipiti. I have to take the knockout with a Yanmega. It's unfortunate. Like, I could obviously Heart of the Cards it, but we're in a situation where I just can't really do that. So let's we could attach to the Fezandipiti. Remember what I said? Everyone who ever plays this deck once in their life will end up attacking with a Fezandipiti. And then, of course, we get the stupid lightning energy, too. Awesome. All right, can I get an Iono, please? That'd be super swell of you. That's not an Iono. Oh, we could play with our balls. We can play with our balls. Hey, we're going to play with our balls. All right, then we go. Get this. There better be an Iono. There's no Iono in the deck. Yeah, I didn't think there was. So we're just going to kind of lose now. And then we go to Dunsparce. I mean, I guess we go Lightning Energy on the handy. And Jet Cyclone, 3 on the Fezandipiti. And they are a Team Rocket's energy away from winning, or a manual attachment plus an energy switch. If we didn't prize that Iono, we probably would have gotten it, and that probably would have won us the game. Because they would have needed quite a bit. Though a Giovanni just wins them the game now if they have an energy because they have Spidops. The fact that they're playing this quickly kinda tells me they got it. And can I make Yanmega Raging Bolt work? That is actually a future stream idea that I have. So stay tuned for that. There's the... Okay, so they had the Counter Stadium. They have the Night Stretcher. They just need an energy switch now. That's it. Wait, they went for a Pokemon. So does that mean they're going to Ariana this turn? I think that means there's an Ariana coming. Because they wanted to thin out the Night Stretcher to increase their chances. And they're only down 2 Team Rocket's energy. So yeah, they're going Transceiver for Ariana. Ariana for 5, plus 2 more with the factory. And then it's just they either need to get Energy Switch Energy, or I guess a night... Wait, oh, okay, so they already have the Ariana. Just tell me what's in your hand. Wait, what? Petrol, so Energy Switch then. They're going for energy... They're going for unfit... What the hell is happening? What? Are they out of Ariana or something? What is going on? If you're out of... you're literally not out of Ariana. There's no possible way you're out of Ariana right now. I am so confused. Because you should have like 4 Team Rocket's energy. There's a Night Stretcher. Okay, like you're probably going to get it. Like I never thought you were not going to get it. Well, actually, no, an Energy Switch doesn't do it. Because they're 1 short, right? So an Energy Switch doesn't do it. They don't have it. Oh my god. Oh my god. They don't have it. No, they didn't have it. So now they're just hoping that I don't have bosses for game. Well, okay. Iron Hands is actually pretty good. All right, so let's go Runaway Draw. And we got the bosses for game. Would you look at that? See, trust your pilot, always wax off and waxes on for the right reasons. Let's get rid of this butt face. There we go. See, Iron Hands, my last game with this build of the deck. And we got there. But no, they only have 1 Ariana in the discard pile. There's 1 Ariana. So unless they're playing a 1 Ariana build, they should have gone for Ariana. They were doing all the right steps. Where they were thinning their hand. They got the Night Stretcher for the Pokemon, put the Pokemon into play. Maybe they don't play 4 Team Rocket's energy. You know, if only there was a online digital Pokemon trading card game client that allowed you to look at your Pokemon or your opponent's deck list. But I doubt anything like that has ever existed. So yeah, I think in that situation, they should have gone for Ariana. Ariana'd up to 8, drew 2 more. But it's just, you know, they were a Spidops short. It's just, you know, Yanmega's better than Mewtwo. We all saw it. You all saw it. That's proof. YouTube audience, this is going in the video no matter what happens. I am guaranteeing... Oh, God. I'm guaranteeing that right now. This is going in the YouTube video regardless of whether I win or lose or if they concede right now. It's going in the YouTube video because this is the Yanmega Vespiquen deck, which I tested and I really hated. Like, with a burning passion, I hated this deck. I don't think it's time for the Mew. I think what I do is we go Prime Catcher, the Yanma, because I know how to win this matchup because I tested Vespiquen. It went horribly. Do not play the Vespiquen build. It is not good. You will hate your life. Okay, so we go Research. We got the Flute. We don't want to use... Actually, we maybe do want to use the Flute. No, we don't. So the reason we don't want to use the Flute is because I want the Combee in the active right now. I know that's weird to say. Like, why do you want the Combee in the active when that's what they want? They want to activate Yanmega's ability. It's because I want to force them to play more cards. If it forces them to play a switch to get the Combee out of the active, that's good. If it forces them to attach an energy to the Combee, that's good. Because the only way that they're powering up their Combee is if they attack with a Yanmega. And if they do, you know, this dude knocks out a Vespiquen because Vespiquen's a Terra, and Terras are terrible against Regigigas. The reason we might lose this game What the hell? Okay, they're playing a slightly different build than me. That's a nutso art, though. That's a nutso art. But see, do you see? Do you see? I mean, it didn't matter that I put the Combi in the active, but you just want your opponent to play more cards. That is what you want them to do. They got a TM evolution. That's really good for them, but they're whiffing the attack. This is the problem. If you just focus on Yanmega and then basics, your life gets so much easier, but now you're focusing on, oh, they have the Vespiquen in their hand. But now you're focusing on 2 stage 1s, and the Yanmega has to power up the oh, hello, okay, hello, how you doing? So let's go Yanmega. Let's play with our flute. Ooh, there's a Fezandipiti. Oh my god! Okay, that's cool. Let's go. Okay, so I think we go Jet Energy the Yanmega because I don't want to draw into my energy. Why do we have a flute? For that exact reason. Yanmega wants to pick off things that have 210 hit points. That is the whole reason, is we want to pick off Pokemon with 210 hit points. And we got the bosses, baby. So I think, wait, what do? I bosses the Fezandipiti, take 2 prizes, and then we go Jet Cyclone, put a Jet Energy and 2 grass on the Regigigas. So this will knock out the Vespiquen. We're taking a bunch of prizes. And we just got there. But this is the problem. Yanmega has to attack turn 2. If Yanmega is not attacking turn 2, you've pretty much already lost the game. Unless your opponent's just having a miserable time on the other side. But I looked at Yanmega and I thought to myself, why doesn't it have feet? Why doesn't it have toes? But you have to look at this card for what it is. Ignore the ability and just look at the HP and look at the attack power. 210, in this current day and age, 210 is an amazing number because of things like Fezandipiti. So why do I play the flute? Because Fezandipiti gets one-shot by Yanmega. Yanmega's not one-shotting a Dragapult unless it's with Regigigas. So I looked at the things that have 210 hit points. And, well, that's not good. But again, you can spread the damage like their cheeks. You still have to get this thing powered up to attack with the Vespiquen. I don't care. You still gotta do several. Oh, they're knocking out the Regigigas. The Bracer? You mean the Brave Bangle? That doesn't work on EXs. It doesn't work on EXs. It only works on non-EXs. No, I never use full art cards. You know this. All right, well, let's go Pikachu. Let's put the Yanmega. And then, yeah, the Vespiquen's going to be a little bit of a problem. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so let us... Okay, we go... There's 4. We should have enough. Emphasis on should. I did get rid of a Super Rod earlier. All right, so we go switch into the Yanmega. Hopefully. Yeah, we got it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. And then I will evolve into you. Yanma down. REVAVROOM away the... REVAVROOM away the grass. Well, that didn't work quite according to plan. That didn't quite go how I expected it to go. All right, so the Morty's away the Ultra Ball. There's a Rigid Band. Okay. So we didn't get what we needed, but look at the situation they are in right now. They are not in they're in a pretty bad situation, you might say. You might say they're sucking all of the butts. Right? Like they have to get a Vespiquen this turn. Again, this is the downside to Yanmega, is that you have to send the energy back. And it's like, if you're playing a deck with this many stage 1s, well, I mean, it's 2. But like, you're putting 3 energy on a naked Combi. It's bad. But yeah, I'll put the Brave Bangle on screen just so you can all read it. Bangle. Ooh, that's concerning. So yes, just it is only non-EX Pokemon get the 30 damage boost. So realistically, it's only helping Typhlosion, Roaring Moon, and Dipplin. Like obviously other decks will get helped out by it. So yeah, Vespiquen 200 spread 3 damage counters to each your opponent's bench Pokemon that already have counters on them. I should probably move with the Brave Bangle. I'm sorry, I'll talk about that in a second. So they need to find a hot Lucha. That's essentially what they got. The hot Lucha. We might lose now. The hot Lucha was busted. That's another reason why I wanted to use the flute, was to bait out the hot Lucha. Well, I mean, they did just put my Yanmega in the active. That's not great. Okay, I'm not as concerned as I was about 10 seconds ago. So yeah, Brave Bangle only works on non-EXs, but it boosted by 30. So Typhlosion, take out your Defiance Band, put this in, happy days. Okay, so 100% you are in play. I guess I Morty's away the Ultra Ball. Yeah, let's Morty's away the Ultra Ball, and then we hope for a Super... We, of course, don't get Super Rod. I play 3 in the deck. Literally have 3 Super Rod in the deck. That's cool. I have nothing to do right now. Nowhere to go. I want to be sedated. All right. We're not going to put the Varoom down. We have, yep, 2 Super Rod in deck. That's cool. All right. Well. Jet Cyclone. So if they knock out the active, that's fine. And then we go 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. This is going to get interesting. Hopefully they don't have a de-evolution. That'd be bad. As long as they don't have a de-evolution or like a counter catcher. But this is the flip side of Yanmega. The bad end is that, you know, you might have to send it back to a Combi that just gets knocked out, or a Regigigas that just gets knocked out. The good end is that if your Yanmega is about to get knocked out, then you just send it right back to this guy and it's safe. Or safer. All right, so all I have to do to win is not lose. That's good. Okay, so I think the REVAVROOM will survive. And then we just have the Ursaluna. So I should put the Ursaluna into play. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, there's a counter catcher. Who's the Vespiquen's the bigger threat, right? The Vespiquen is 100% the bigger threat in this situation. So we go Morty's away the Artisan. There's all the freaking Super Rod. All right, let's go. Fezandipiti down, Ursaluna down, Super Rod, all the things in, all the energy. Okay, and then, yeah, we retreat into this one. See, this is why I did not like the Yanmega build, or the Vespiquen build. It just has too many holes. I mean, it's not like I Am Legend's mom, but it has too many holes. All right, we want to go Super Rod. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we're not going to be able to get the Regigigas powered up again. Well, it's the threat because they can, you know, maybe if they get a bunch of Iron Valiants or something, I don't know. Something can happen that is bad. Okay, I guess we put the Mew into play as well. And then we keep the energy. We get rid of the double Iono. Actually, I guess we don't want the... No, we do want the counter catcher. I'm just basically hedging my bets here and just going for as many cards as possible, just doing as many things. And then we go Jet Cyclone. The only person I'm worried about getting trapped is the REVAVROOM. So do I put the energy on the REVAVROOM? That would be a no. We're going to put it on the Fezandipiti, baby. We're going for the Fezandipiti victory. There's the other rigid ban. Because we can knock this out for game. We can knock this guy out. All right, so the way that they can win is if they Salvatore, if they go Combi. Oh, no, Vespiquen doesn't have an ability. So if they go Combi, Vespiquen with a Salvatore, and then scramble switch the Yanmega into the Vespiquen. Oh, they have a Prime Catcher. So I don't know what their win condition is. Briar won't do anything because they need a Vespiquen. They have to knock out my REVAVROOM and one of my 2 prizers here. That's the only way they can win this turn. A de-evolution doesn't do it. They would just take 2 prizes with it. Oh, no, they would take 3 prizes. Oh, they win with a de-evolution. Oh, I hope they get it. I absolutely hope they get it. Yeah, the Ursaluna doesn't mean anything. But I think because they put the Iron Valiant in here, they won't have space for a de-evolution because they put the Iron Valiant plus the Future Booster plus, you know, the Totsadiri with the Rescue Board, which may or may not be a common card. And, oh, that's sad. That's a sad way to end the game, isn't it? Or is it? Is a Cruel Arrow for game a sad way to end things? I don't think it is. That's not a Terra. You know, see, I told you. You got it. If you get the Fezandipiti KO, you got to go for the Fezandipiti KO. Hopefully, I showed you that the Vespiquen build just isn't my cup of tea. You know, as For the Win would say, it's not my cup of tea, mate. Oh, it's down under. It's not my cup of tea. Don't like that. Like, I get it. Everyone wants to make Vespiquen work. It has a pretty decent attack. It's a Terra. It can do things, but Yanmega, I don't see it. I don't see it.